So I stumbled across Erika's Kirk's Christian streetwear store the other day and got curious. How did the wife of a major political figure actually market her e-commerce store? Let me walk you through what I found as a media buyer. First of all, this is her store. It's a Christian streetwear brand that is called Proclaim365. You can go and visit this proclaim365.com. When you first visit this store, you're going to see this message right here. They basically tell you that they ship orders, but from what I see here, I don't see I see everything that it is out of stock, at least for now. Maybe because of the related issues regarding Kirk's death. But anyway, I was curious to understand, because I didn't know that she had a store, even though she actually mentions it in her website, in her Instagram page, and it has a huge following. So I was super curious to learn if she actually sells, because I know that Christian streetwear brands are killing it out there. Brands like Saved Clothing and 11 Faith actually make millions per month selling Christian clothes. So I was super curious to learn what actually Erika Kirk does with her store. To be honest with you, Christian clothing is a very lucrative niche that you can choose, and the products from the pictures that I'm seeing are looking quite great and high quality. And so I did my research, and even though she has 6.9 million followers and her brand has almost 400k followers on Instagram, the organic results, like the traffic that she's getting, is not that high. As you can see here, for example, if we go back month to month, you're going to see organic searches averaging from 400 to topping at 1000, but we see an average of around 800 searches per month, which is honestly not a lot. And if we go into paid, we see that she actually doesn't do any paid traffic. You can see that here, it's flat. And also I can see that from her. If we go and see what ads they were running, and we go into their ad library, you are going to see that they are not running any ads, and they didn't run any ads at least for the last 6 months. It's very easy to estimate how much money she actually makes from the store. Let's say the traffic is this. So if we take the traffic and we say that the conversion rate that she has is around 3%, which for organic searches is something that it's more close to 3 to 4% normally. For paid ads, it's quite lower than that for clothing stores. And if we go and also check her website, we're going to see that the average price is around $50 to $100. So we say an average price of each item to around $70. And if you do the calculation, like $70 per item, and for clothing brands, at 2.5 items per cart is going to be something that is very attainable, and most of the brands actually have that. So if we do this calculation, we're going to see that she only makes about 4.5k per month using this store. And this is for organic searches. Now for paid traffic, she doesn't actually have any paid ads, as you can see here. And the thing is that this is actually true, because I went into her ad library by going here into her page transparency, see all, go out to ad library, and I went into the ad library. You can see that as well. She doesn't have any active results, and if we go back, you're going to see 0 results. So this means that she actually haven't run any ads for at least 3 months, which is the only money she makes from this store is 4.5k. Of course, this is just an estimation, like the amount of money that she might be making. It could be closer to 20. I could be very hard pressed to be more than 50k, which is okay, but it's not a lot, especially for her brand, like for her organic reach that she has, and for the followers that this brand has on Instagram. This is something that I see quite a lot. People thinking that because you have a huge following, you are going to sell through your online store, and it's not the case. What sells mostly e-commerce brands is actually paid ads, and we see that. If we go, for example, for 11 Faith, and we go into their ad library, you are going to see a very, very big difference to that. I know for a fact that they are making over $1 million per month with this particular brand. And if we see their ad library, you can see that they have over 150 results. They run a ton of ads. They continuously pump up new content every single week, as you can see here from the publications. So this is how they actually make money. Erika didn't actually go into that deep. She didn't try to do paid ads. And if she tried, she didn't do it the right way and it failed. But the results for this particular brand, as you can see, like it is a world of difference. And especially the money that they make, like compared to 50K max to the $1 million per month that this brand actually makes. And this is for saved clothing as well. As you can see, they have over 1,000 ads active in the last 30 days. And most of them are static ads, but they also have a huge variety of video ads that they run. The strategy is different. I really like the way that they market their products. One of the ads that I saw recently about this brand that I really liked is this negative testimonial ad, which basically it gives them like an 1 star. Would not recommend, but the person that actually did the review is Satan, which is a really smart move, a really smart ad, and it's different from what Elevated Faith does, but it's actually a really cool message what they do, and it's something that cool messages resonate a lot with male audience. So because this specific brand is male oriented more, like those messages fit more to their brand style. Compare that to Elevated Faith, which has a lot of kid clothing, a lot of women clothing, and they basically are a Christian brand for all the Christians. You can definitely see why they are more conservative with their ads, and they basically do, I am assuming, collections. They launch collections with a lot of static ads in them for every single piece. So the way that they scale, it's not just through the ads, but also through the collections, through the new products that they launch every single week. Also, another thing that I've noticed about Proclaim 365, Erika's Kirk's brand, is that it is built on Wix. So yes, you can build a website, an e-commerce brand on Wix, but it's not going to scale. Like you need Shopify to do that, and to scale your brand, like Wix can get you so far. So just by the design, I understand that it wasn't like a main focus, because she actually does a lot of things. I definitely understand that this wasn't a main focus that she had. And because I mentioned Shopify, I have to tell you right now, I don't have any affiliate links. I don't sell any communities, or I don't have any communities. I don't have any affiliate with Shopify. I have no affiliates in this link or any other of my videos. I don't do courses. I don't do communities. I just manage paid ads for Shopify businesses. And that's what I do. And the thing is that using her name and ads, she could amplify the message and actually scale a lot more her brand, like all the other Christian brands actually do. I have managed a Christian brand, so I know that like how marketing those brands actually work and how the setup of the ads needs to happen so you can get scale. And if we go into ad library and we see which of the brands actually out there are using her name, you're going to see many ads for different businesses, not hers, because as I mentioned, she doesn't do any ads, but other businesses taking her name and trying to make a dollar. For example, like a really interesting store that I stumbled into is this store right here. As you can see, it is this guy right here, which is Edward Brown, and just from the name, the banner, and of course the image right here, I'm assuming that this is not a real person. This is AI generated, that lives in Vietnam specifically. And the interesting thing that he does is actually trying to promote his jewelry brand. Basically saying, I'm Edward, owner of this Christian jewelry store, and my heart is heavy with grief and outrage. Basically talking about Charles Kirk murder and having this outrageous image that basically trying to convince people on the right to buy his jewelry because he's on their side. They have created this image right here. Of course, these guys are AI generated, and they are running multiple variations for this particular creative. As you can see here, with different images of Jimmy Kimmel. The story is this one. a really good landing page for this particular store, like a really good landing page. There is a lot of work built into that. Of course, all AI generated. Probably this person, Edward Brown, doesn't even exist. And you click here and basically you read all that and then you buy the ring and the Vietnam guy is going to make money. And also some other things that I've noticed, for example, Newsbreak promoting this image right here to make people install their app and basically pay to read this article. There are other case studies with other brands that actually utilizing Charlie Kirk or Erika's Kirk name, so they can, with designs, so they can sell more. Like this, for example, is another brand that actually does that. This is another brand that actually does that, the same thing. And really smart thing is also News US Today. What they do here is they have a campaign for which the optimization event is not actually purchased as it is for this or for elevated faith or for saved clothing. The optimization event that they have selected is like page. So basically with this post right here, they are probably getting like 10 cents per like. So people are liking this post and basically they like the page. So it helps the page grow, especially if you're trying to grow organically on Facebook. It's something that many people, many businesses actually do. This is not my cup of tea. What we do is we do these kind of ads, purchase ads, so we can increase revenue. And this is what we do. So this is my knowledge, how they do that and how they optimize. I really like the store. I really like the brand that she had created. But the thing is that she needs ads and she needs a strategy on the ads to make it work and to make it worth your time. Because right now, I don't think that it is worth your time to continue promoting this brand right here. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, click thumbs up or leave a comment, and see you in the next one.